Guys, today we learn something from the movie Matrix. The Matrix 1999, we learned something about the red pill and the blue pill. Now, these are powerful metaphors that symbolize a critical choice between truth, illusion, reality, and comfort. So, we'll understand the two things in terms of the blue pill and the red pill, if you remember what I am trying to say. The first goes the blue pill. Now, the blue pill symbolizes ignorance, comfort, and the status quo. I'll say that again. The blue pill symbolizes ignorance, comfort, and the status quo. If Neo, the protagonist, takes the blue pill, what happens to him? He will remain in the simulated world of the Matrix, if you remember. He will continue to live a fabricated life without knowledge of the truth. Wake up in his bed and believe whatever he wants to believe. If you remember, Morpheus says, you take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. I didn't say this. Morpheus said that in the movie Matrix. Now, moving on next to the red pill. I'm just trying to set up the whole understanding. It's just an introduction. So we'll talk about the red pill now. Now, the red pill symbolizes truth, awareness, and awakening. If Neo takes the red pill, he will exit the simulated reality of the Matrix, discover the harsh, unsettling truth about the real world, begin his journey to understand and potentially change his reality. So, Morpheus continues, you take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. So, what's the deeper meaning? The red pill and blue pill choice is not just about a sci-fi plot, it's a philosophical question. Do you choose truth, no matter how painful, or do you remain in the comforting ignorance even if it's a lie? The red pill echoes the idea of escaping illusion and seeing reality for what it is. Taking the red pill has become internet slang, something sometimes misused, but originally it meant awakening to deeper or hidden truths in the area of life, social, political, spiritual, or whatever. The Matrix is a metaphor for Maya, illusion. In many Eastern spiritual traditions, including Vedanta, Buddhism, and even Bhagavad Gita, the blue pill is choosing to stay in Maya, the illusion of the world, believing the material world as all that exists. The red pill is the moment of spiritual awakening, and when one begins to question the nature of reality and seek higher truth. Just like Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, who is confused in the battle, Neo is also confused, and Morpheus, like Krishna, is trying to tell him what is truth, what is ignorance, and what is Maya. To take the red pill is to begin the inward march from the ego self to the true self. Matrix may not have told you in as many words, but this is what it was all about, and it is even applicable today. So whether you will pop the red pill or the blue pill, that is the choice one has to make. It's a difficult choice, but we all can make it in our own ways, at our own choosing. What is the truth? How do we know what we know? The red pill is the birth of critical thinking, the blue pill is willful ignorance. Psychologically, the red and the blue pill can be seen as symbols of denial, that is the blue pill, when we refuse to face trauma, reality, or uncomfortable truths about ourselves. This happens to us in everyday life. That is like popping a blue pill. We are in denial. Awareness, that is the red pill, when we begin to integrate our shadows, confront our inner wounds, and accept life as it is. Carl Jung might say one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Taking the red pill in therapy or inner work means acknowledging patterns of behavior, owning your part in toxic relationships, realizing how much of life is shaped by the unconscious. The choice between the red pill and the blue pill is not once and done. It presents itself in different forms throughout life. Speak the truth or stay silent. Follow the crowd or explore your own inner path. Numb the pain or sit with it and learn from it. To take the red pill is to walk the harder path, but it's also the path to freedom, authenticity, and awakening. What exactly is the matrix? The matrix, if you go back to the movie, is a simulated reality, a computer generated dream world created by intelligent machines to keep human mind pacified while their bodies are harvested for their energy. Humans are plugged into the system from birth. They believe they are living normal lives, but it's a lie, it's an illusion. The real world is a ruined post-apocalyptic wasteland. The matrix is a prison for the mind. The matrix represents illusion, much like Plato's cave, where people only see shadows and think they are real. Maya in Vedanta, which is the illusion of the material world that hides our true nature. So what is matrix? The matrix is equal to any false reality we are conditioned to believe, often without questions. So ask questions. Modern psychological take. The matrix can be interpreted as the conditioning we absorb from the society, media, schools, culture, friends, neighborhood. The comfort zone of routine, denial, and distraction. It's the ego's trap, where we live in roles, not realities. The matrix is anything that keeps you asleep, distracted from the deeper truths about who you really are, why you are here, and what freedom feels like. Everyday examples of matrix could be scrolling mindlessly through the social media, feeling numb, working a job you hate, thinking this is your life, believing your worth comes from likes, labels, or others' approval, accepting consumerism, status, and noise to be the normal. All of that is equal to a mini matrix within the larger matrix. So Matrix is just not a movie, it's a mirror. And you've been living in a dream world. Neo, I didn't say this, Morpheus said that. The Matrix invites us to ask, what false beliefs have I bought into? Am I awake or merely existing? So what's the choice? A pill of red, a pill of blue. One hides the lie, one shows the true. The blue is calm, a sleepy bed, the red awake with truth to tread. I choose the fire, the veil fell thin. The war outside began within. No turning back, no more pretend. The path is rough, but real till end. So, guys, it's a choice even now, very late in life, or at whatever stages of your life, moment to moment. It's a question of choosing to pop the red pill or the blue pill. Whether you want to continue to stay in this stimulated reality and enjoy its ignorance, comfort, in a belief that you are part of it, or face the real world and get out of this simulated reality. Make a choice.